Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to do a quick little video. Well, knowing me, nothing's too quick. We all know that, right? I do my best, but I like to be thorough, and I want to explain, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then anyone that might not have one, the reasons that they're so useful, in addition to how you might use them. Okay, so there are really two on the market. One is the drum dial, and one is the tune bot. Now, the main difference between the two, this you will see has a needle gauge, a pressure gauge, which literally measures analog PSI. Okay, so you can see how it changes depending, and the weight of this has a weight on the bottom, so it's the perfect amount of weight to hold it down to get the accurate reading of what it's at. Okay, now the tune bot uses more of a digital harmonic frequency, and you're getting more of how you would get the so where you're kind of muting the middle, and you're hearing that and I have my phone on it now, so obviously that's gonna affect it, but holding in the middle. So you can hear there's a slight difference in those, and that's another great thing, is that these dials are so sensitive that if you just go from this one is showing a 70, and that's in the middle, not right next to the edge with the tension, but literally if you just crank this up to 72, it will make a huge difference right away. Okay, so the way that you use these, you want to detune first. You want to get everything to finger tight like you would normally do with a normal tuning range. Then what you want to do is you want to start and do the star plus pattern. So, wherever you want to start, I usually like to start to the one closest to me, so just that way I'm used to, where I've started, going from there. And you'll immediately see here that once I put it here, now we're at 72. So, putting it in the middle, we're at 70. So that just shows you just slight change, and will put the gauge at a much different point. Okay, so once you get that going, everything to finger tight. Start with one. You want to start low first, so you don't want to crank it all the way up to like 70 or 72 first. You want to put it at about 68 to 70 first, because obviously as you start to tighten the other ones, that's gonna in turn this into a higher PSI. So what I like to do is start lower first, around 68, get all of them to 68, then start the process again, then go to 70, and doing the star plus, across from you, and then across, star, that kind of thing. Okay, so these things are super, super helpful, especially if you don't have a whole lot of time and you already know what your drum sounds best at. Like this, you can see right here, I have, and I like my snares cranked really high. So this is almost at an 85. Snares will typically be, especially the bottom reso. Different people have different schools of thought, but I like mine making it almost tabletop to where you can barely push, on the bottom.